us from Orlando, Florida, one of the great vacation destinations in the entire land. Today, Camping World Stadium as a couple of teams square off for a chance to win the Pop-Tart Bowl. Bowl games are not only a reward for how you played in the regular season, but can be a springboard into next year as well. As we'll see, the number 13 team in the country, the NC State Wolfpack, taking on a team from the Sun Belt, the Maryland Terrapins. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up and get this bowl game underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So NC State's offense will have the football first. And we've been really eager to see this matchup, this quarterback against an elite defense. Jesse, what does a quarterback have to keep in mind when you face a group like this?
Well, he's just going to have to be dialed in. He's had a lot of success this year so far. This is a different animal than this defense he's playing. He's got to be really good with his decision-making, throwing it.
There he goes! Really good job to pick up a chunk. And get it out to the 39-yard line. They created a lot of breathing room with that first play of the drive. Now first down from the 39. Shows him the stiff arm. And he's able to bounce off one time for a solid pickup.
Wow, the quarterback knew he had to get that one to his receiver quickly on the in route. Did you see the velocity on that throw?
On the run, it's Ivory. At the 40, there he goes. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. A shot for the end zone. Oh, right through his hand. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. So now it's second and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down.
Yeah, and I don't know what happened. He didn't look open as it is, and the QB's trying to make a play, trying to force the ball, but at least he threw it where his guy could catch it or nobody could catch it.
Tight end finds a soft spot. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch. NC State will line up with a first and goal. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Trying to ball his way in. Touchdown, Wolfpack. And they have the first points of the game.
I really like that drive for this offense. Putting last week behind them, putting the drive together, showing some explosiveness. This offense really put last week behind them. The poor performance last week, starting off with a bang here today.
Here he comes with the return. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Terrapins offense will have its first possession of the game. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead, and it's
turning it on. Gets it past the marker. Makes the tackle at the 32, but they were backed up inside their 20, and they pick up 15. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. To the air, it's Jamison. Finds his big tight end. All right, guys, let's talk a little Maryland. The biggest problem for schools at this level is getting enough big bodies, particularly on the offensive line, and getting a three-star guy like this can really help them at this level, Jesse.
Yeah, and when you get guys like that on your offensive line, if you can get a couple dudes like that, all of a sudden now you can hang with bigger, better competition. Games are still won and lost in the trenches. I know this is just one piece, but getting this three-star offensive lineman who was very highly recruited, that was a massive win for this head coach.
Finds a man on the left. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. The Terrapins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Got his man on the right. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. And the Terrapins headed quickly to the line. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line.
And after a successful run like that on first down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and potentially taking a shot, because even if it's incomplete now on second, you only have a short amount of yards to go here on third.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man in the middle. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. The Terrapins will try to pick it up on fourth down. Trying to do it on the ground. Gets it inside the 5, and now it'll be first and goal from the 4.
Talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number one, was priority number one. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow, he is the guy. This offense doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
And that's just a huge missed opportunity on offense. QB missed his guy wide open in the end zone. You might not get another clean look like that in the rest of this game.
Back's going for the goal line. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Maryland!
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all his ability on that TD.
And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. Coming out with it, it's Raymond. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Using his legs, it's Ivory. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Back to pass. Got the big tight end on the corner route. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. Some early drama here. We're all even at the end of one of this postseason showdown. Let's take a look at the stats so far. We've got a good one on our hands here. Let's hope we keep those good vibes going here in the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. Wants to throw on first down. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
He's got him this time. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. North Carolina State defining efficiency on this drive. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And how about that DB getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass?
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass. Locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
He wants to throw it again. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on third and... It's a big stride inside the 10. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, North Carolina State. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback and wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Looking downfield, it's Jamison. Flips it out on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. And the Terrapins now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, he'll throw it. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Intercepted for the 11th time this season. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
And this ball looks like it just got away from the quarterback. I think he made the right decision. He was going to the receiver that seemed open, but just not very accurate on the throw, and that leads to the end.
Fires toward the end zone. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
And he misses. How about that, man? Like, it seems like everything he's thrown so far has worked, especially down here. He's already got 2 touchdown passes against this defense. So, guys, I'm kind of surprised when he misses down here.
Misfired on first down, back to the air on second. He's not afraid to go deep. Picked off! What a play by this defense! Finally brought down, but what a play not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. They've seen the good and the bad already. A touchdown on the opening drive, a pick on the second one, and now to try to get things back on track. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. Wants to fire on second down. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
All right, now, if you're the quarterback, you got to know in this game, you better be ready every snap. You better know where the pressure is coming from because this defense is going to bring it from all over the place.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Looking to pass, it's Jamison. Under fire. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball.
And this is why you don't want to get in these situations. Third and long, defense knows it's pass. They're playing pass, playing deep. QB has nowhere to go with the football, so he just throws it away.
On his way back from the 20. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. Last drive ended with a pick, but you still have to attack through the air. To the air on first down. Fires to the tight end. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. NC State might think about going for a big one on second and short.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable.
Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Looking for more room. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Terrapins! The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick six.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
NC State sending the offense back onto the field. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took it.
Makes the catch on the right side. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. You look to be backed up, and then suddenly you're not. Big play has them across the 50, and they'll have it 1st and 10. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Touchdown, NC State! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Looking for a man. It's Jamison. A strike downfield. Oh, he's got some space. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Maryland! Looking for the time with the extra point. And these offenses are just putting up numbers.
They got so much speed and so many positions with spread football now in college. It's so hard to stop. Defenses are just trying to hold on, shut them down in the red zone, and not give up a touchdown.
On the run from inside his own 5. Oh, what vision. He's going to get loose. He will score. Touchdown, Wolfpack. He is headed to the sideline with a little bounce in his step after scoring on that kick return.
And he should have some bounce in his step. How about the effort, weaving in and out, covering all that space, great blocking on the play, and he does the rest. You don't put guys back deep that can't roll. And you could see when he got in the open field, he rolled out.
Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Quarterback on the keeper. Got enough for the 1st down and wants more. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. It's complete to the left. And he's almost to that 1st down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the 1st down. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Brings it down on the right side. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. After that big play, they're trying to pay it off right on the goal line. He'll do it himself. And they can't punch it in with a 1st down run, and the defense has 1 stop. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Trying to bully their way in. And he takes it in for the score.
Momentum is such a real thing in college football, and scoring that touchdown here in this 2-minute situation at the end of the half is massive for them. It's going to help their confidence going in at halftime. If they're able to get this extra point and tie this thing up, watch out for them in the 2nd half.
And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way. What will the offense dial up on 3rd and goal? Trying to run it in. He is going nowhere as the defense is manhandling this running game. They're hoping for a touchdown going by the boards, but they'll try to put up 3 before going to the locker room. And he'll try it from the right hash, and the angle shouldn't be too bad from this distance. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. So they are denied a touchdown on this drive, but they'll try to put up a 3 spot before the break. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. The lead now trimmed to 28-24.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. They make the stop on the return, and that is priority 1. You don't want some big return to give up a cheap touchdown on the final play of the half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, 2 quarters down in the Pop-Tart Bowl. A couple of teams who battled their way here into bowl season looking to bring home some hardware. And it's clear the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. With that said, let's send it back to Reese and the guys for the conclusion of the Pop-Tart Bowl.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Maryland has the ball back in the Terrapin offense ready to go. And they're trailing on the scoreboard right now, but they are very much in the mix to finish this season with a bowl win.
Yeah, and I think you look at bowl games, sometimes there's a little bit of rust in the first half. That's what you talk about at halftime. Now, we get the ball, we're down. Let's go make a statement to start this second half. We're here, we're ready, we're going to do some damage.
And here's the thing, they're in this bowl game because they're explosive on offense. It takes only one play. There's still lots of football left to be played. If they get this confidence going, they get into a rhythm, watch out.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Jamison. Pressure coming. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Now look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it. The Terrapins send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Quarterback making adjustments. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there almost had it in his grasp. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down.
That's just a better job by the defender. He knew he was going to get challenged in this game. He knew these receivers had speed and they were going to test him. Nice job by that DB knocking it away.
Zone coverage means everybody's looking at the quarterback. So now, when I'm a wide receiver, I got to make sure I know I fit in the hole between these zones. I know where they're dropping to, and I know where I need to get to. Great job by the wide receiver finding that hole, and the quarterback throwing a strike.
Pulls it in. It's Hayden. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down. Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now 2nd down. Looking to throw again. He's got his man across the middle. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes. He's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They've been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there, but on that play...
Touchdown, Wolfpack! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
One of the areas they really focused...
Oh, they blocked the extra point. That's a live ball. He can take it back for 2. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time time they had it and hoping for better fortune this time around. Catch in the middle. It's Turbin. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. And the Terrapins in a good spot here with second and short. To the air. It's Jamison. Sets up the screen. Breaks into the open. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. They're going to run it. Past the first down marker and still running. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. The Terrapins in the hurry-up.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
He's open on the right. Couldn't quite get it into the end zone. He goes out of bounds at the 3, but they are in business. And the Terrapins have it in scoring position on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the D deny them on second and goal. Looking to fire. He's got it on the run. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. They worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's third and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off. Ball down inside the 5, at the 4 after the pick.
We've just seen in this game the ball has just gotten away from him a little bit. A couple of times, just hasn't been able to put it where he wants to. And as a result, that's now his second pick thrown in this game.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Sends it downfield. And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. The play-action fake. And just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and it just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing.
And that is interception number 3 on the day. A return there would have just been icing on the cake. They'll just have to settle for the cake at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Hauls it in. Up near the 40-yard line. They'll mark it at the 39, a pickup of 15. Big play to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39. Wants to go up top on first down. Throws to the tight end. Complete downfield. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to.
And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. NC State quick to the line. We've reached the end of the quarter, and NC State has the edge. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Wants to go up top. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
One of the big risks about being in an empty set is that you don't have tight ends or running backs helping you out in pass protection. And that time the quarterback got hit right before he let it go, and that's why that ball fell incomplete.
Still looking on the move. And the defense getting a hand in there on third down.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable third and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
Might be calling a hot route. On fourth down, looking for the completion. Going to take a shot. Can't complete the long throw, and the defense gets off the field on fourth down.
Well, you're up by 2 possessions in the fourth quarter. They're hoping with that conversion they ice the game. They don't get it. It feels like they're going to win, but we've seen crazy things happen in college football, and they've left the door open here late. Let's see what happens.
Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. To the air, it's Jamison. Bringing the heat. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. The defense coming up big there, and the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home, and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and it's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
The last 2 plays have not gone as scripted. It's 3rd and 19. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He almost had another one. They've already picked off 3 and just a hair away from number 4 there. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Looking to the big tight end. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. Looking to throw on first down. Moving out of the pocket. Fires on the move. Got his man downfield. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. That big play flipped the field. Now they go to work from just outside the red zone. Wants to throw on first down. Touchdown, North Carolina State! And they take it in for 6 more points. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live for the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. That fourth down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on fourth down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. The defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. The Terrapins decide to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. He's got it. Makes a move. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. Quarterback may change this route. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Throws for the tight end. Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. Looking for a man. It's Jamison. Pocket breaking down. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. And the Terrapins racing to the line in the hurry-up.
We've seen throughout the course of the season, defenses have had their hands full with this quarterback. He's simply one of the best in the country. But what can you say about this defense here today?
And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. They get to him as he throws. And it's picked off for the 4th time today. The return never really got started, but boy, he has set his team up at the 28. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. Unloads to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Tight end now in motion. 2nd and 10, he'll throw again. Unleashes one deep. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. Trying to pick up a first down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Makes the grab. Touchdown, NC State. And the punishment has been extended.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
He'll return it. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Here's the handoff. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Back to throw. It's Jamison. Oh, they're after him. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. The Terrapins will line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Now on the return. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in and keep chucking and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve.
Gonna take a shot. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. Snagged out of the air. There he goes. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. To the air on first down. For the end zone. And give him another 6. Grabs him for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. This has been a really disappointing performance, David, no question about that, but they can find some positives. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Timeout is called by the defense. 19 ticks remaining. And the Terrapins with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. Defense uses a timeout. The clock stops with 17 seconds left. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking to throw, it's Jamison. Here comes the heat. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd. The Terrapins will call on their punt team.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game.
it'll be a wrap. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back.
False start.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Wants to adjust the pattern. From the gun. He's taking the shot. Makes the grab deep. They're able to make the stop, but this offense running plays and racking up yards all the way to the end as they get the W.